The last day of Scoop is coming up. There's a 1K, a 2K and a 10K. Are you ready to go all in? How's it going YouTube? My name is Andreas and in this video I'm gonna talk about the people's fear of missing out towards the end of the Scoop. When people see those big events at the end of the Scoop, the main event of $109, $1,000 and $10,000, they might try to take a big shot, for example, for 5% or 10% of their entire bankroll. Especially at the lower limits. Let's say you have a $1,000 bankroll and you see the $100 event, the main event at the end of the series. It might be quite tempting to jump in there because it's just $109 after all and you can win so much at the top for first prize. Those $200,000 for first prize in that $109 event can be very tempting, but you have to see that the majority of the time you're not even cashing and you're just losing the $109. Yes, it can be a great risk if, for example, $109 is not a lot for you because you can, for example, work for the tournament, you know, get a real job and then, you know, make some money elsewhere and just try to take the money and take a big shot to maybe chase that dream of winning $200,000. But then you also have to ask yourself what happens when you get to those final 20 spots. Are you going to be nervous? Are you going to be, you know, trying to ladder up for every pay jump because you think $5,000 is a lot compared to the buy-in at that point? Are you just going to fold pocket jacks in an ICM situation where it would actually be your worst hand to call off with?
This is not good. Wow, we run into pocket aces.
Damn it. Should have waited for my pocket jacks. Those big spots were actually coming up 4 times in my poker career. 3 times I was at a live poker tournament where I could have cashed for anything between 60,000 and 200,000, and unfortunately all 3 times I even cashed below 10k in the end. So it didn't work out in live poker so far. However, in online poker in 2016 in January, I finally got to that final table and cashed over $50,000, being 5th in the Sunday Million. That Sunday Million 5th place finish you can find on my YouTube channel. It's actually the most watched video, unsurprisingly, here on my channel. And you can basically check out how I've been doing being at such a big spot in a big tournament, which could be similar in your case if you manage to get a deep run in a Scoop event. A lot of the ROI, the return on investment in poker tournaments, comes from those deep runs where you or someone else manages to put a lot of pressure on people who are not used to play for large amounts and therefore gain a lot of fold equity. And when people overfold, they drain a lot of the value of a poker tournament when it comes to the big money spots. I'm gonna ask you out there, what would it mean to you if you were on the final table bubble of a big event where you get threatened to only cash $9,000 and then first prize was $200,000. How would you play at the tables with, let's say, a medium stack where you have a big stack on your left? Answer that question for yourself. Could you handle the pressure of potentially getting out 9th or 10th, or would you make a big blunder? I mean, it's really not easy to estimate your abilities in that spot when you have never been there. I hope by now you can see why I want to talk about Scoop FOMO and why it doesn't make any sense to basically take those big shots at the end of the series if you're not comfortable with those deep runs and those big numbers at the end. Also, you want to start thinking about the implications of playing a full Scoop schedule. You know, Scoop, where I live in Austria at the moment, is taking place from anything between 4 p.m. until 5 a.m. So if I want to play an entire schedule or most of the tournaments and also the mixed games, I have to be playing 12 hours for, you know, every day that I want to play Scoop. Because I transitioned from tournaments to cash games, I can no longer say that I'm a tournament reg. I still feel very comfortable up to the $215 buy-ins, playing them, for example, during the Scoop. However, it's not my main game. So this year I decided during a Scoop that I will just play the events that I have the biggest edge on and when I feel like playing, and just basically skip the entire series otherwise. I marked all the dates where I was gonna play some mixed game events, and in the end I just took the no limit Omaha High Low and the pot limit Omaha High Low tournaments because I believe that's where the biggest edge comes from when I play Scoop. In the end I didn't really listen to my FOMO when it comes to Scoop, and I decided to play cash games in the morning and stream it on Twitch because that was more important to me. I also got up earlier in the morning, took a cold shower every day, and almost every day for the month of May I read 1 hour. I just finished the book, the biography of Arnold Schwarzenegger, just to get the idea and why he really got where he ended up in in his career and what he did for it. So I really want to get the mindset from a couple of people, and that is basically my task that I've set for myself during May, and then skipped Scoop instead and focus more on my goals, which are definitely not tournament poker, at least for the moment. So what are your goals when it comes to poker? Are you a cash game player or tournament player, recreational or professional? Let me know in the comment section below what your story is. Are you giving in to the Scoop FOMO? Are you gonna play the last day? Or are you watching this video after Scoop and think, man, I wish I didn't really, take the big shot for like $4,000 at the end of Scoop and just, try to consistently grind up my bankroll another way? Let me know in the comment section below. And then thanks for watching this video and see you for the next one.